In Mark 11, Jesus gives us clear instructions on how to remove obstacles from our life. And right before this verse, earlier in the chapter, which is important to note, Jesus sees a fig tree, he's hungry, he gets close to it, realizes there is no fruit on it, and so he curses the fig tree. He says, "Let no one eat from you ever again." And then a little later in the chapter, the next day, Jesus and the disciples are walking by, and Peter says, after they recognize that the fig tree has completely dried up from the roots, "Rabbi, look, the fig tree which you cursed has withered away." And here's where these verses come in. So this is verse 22 of Mark 11. "So Jesus answered and said to them, have faith in God. For assuredly I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that those things he says will be done, he will have whatever he says. Therefore I say to you, whatever things you ask when you pray, believe that you receive them and you will have them." And so the first thing that we have to keep in mind, when you're speaking to a mountain or something in your life that seems like it can't move, is first off, you yourself have to speak. God has given us his power when we are born again and put our faith in Jesus Christ and are filled with the Holy Spirit. The power that raised Jesus Christ from the dead lives in us, and it's when we speak from that place with that authority that things are able to move. But the important thing to note is that first off, you cannot doubt in your heart. And so this isn't something when we are, trying to remove an obstacle from our life or speaking to something. This isn't coming from a place of hoping that something might happen, praying and thinking, well, maybe this will work, maybe it won't work, because that's not faith. Faith is, being fully convinced, fully trusting that, what you say is going to happen. And, when God is with you, when you speak to these things, you have to have that full assurance and have zero doubt that what God said in his word will come to pass. That when you speak to a mountain and you say be removed, you believe fully and you do not doubt. And when you do that, the mountain has to move.